What's going on, everybody?
How you doing?
It is another beautiful Saturday here in the Hideout. Wolvis, what's up?
Immediately.
Yeah, straight up. I'm glad. I guess you were on YouTube when it showed that we were logging in. But welcome, guys, to another week here at the Hideout. Yes, we have been gone. Sorry for that hiatus. We were supposed to be back the week before last week, but we had something come up in scheduling. Long story short, the YouTubers, the YouTube fans, Wolvis and all y'all, I apologize because there's no way for us to let you guys know that we miss unless you follow the Facebook page, and
which is what Wolvis does.
Yeah, so. Wolvis's page Facebook page, and that's it. We don't do Twitter or anything yet.
Nothing yet. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Welcome
to enough for that yet.
Yeah, we're not there. We don't got followers yet. So. Dang, again, we know, man. We know 3 weeks feels like 3 months, in content creation. I mean, we got One Punch Man. I know, Wolvis, you're not too much into anime, but we were jumping into the anime wagon around that time, and yeah, we have One Punch Man came out. Everyone's railing that shit. We're 3 weeks gone on that. I think it was a week already in when we talked about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have My Hero, blowing out the water. Kaiju was way back when. That's what we're about to talk today. What else? Lord of Mysteries still hasn't finished that, but that one's done and gone. But it's just back to back to back. Like we have, talked to it. So, yeah, all is good, man. All is good. Just terrible timing on our parts. And then again, weekends are, crucial to family time and all of that nonsense. So, we try our best to maintain a podcast life balance. There we go. And not a work life balance, but a podcast life, balance there.
Eventually it'll be work-life balance.
Hopefully one of these days we're gonna put that grind in. I know we been promising shorts and reels and all that, and I know that's detrimental to content creation, so we'll figure it out, guys. So 2 years, we're still rookies, I guess you could say. I hear a lot of content creators saying 5 years it took them, 7 years it took them, consistently, you know what I mean? So but again, we're here for our hobby. We love what we do, we love what we talk about. Me more so Marvel than anything, and then his wide background of everything, literally library of anime, Marvel, and DC. So I'm glad. Wolvis, I do want to talk to you later. I didn't even get to bring it up to you. I think we should bring you onto the show. This is news to you because I literally was thinking about it today. For the Avengers Doomsday trailer podcast, after it rolls out, apparently it's supposed to roll out, I think, in December with the trailer of Avatar, Fire and Ash or something like that. Yeah. And so they're gonna roll that out in a movie somewhere in December. So that is our first time we're gonna see it. So so I was interested because I know he's got a lot to say about the Doomsday, Secret Wars, etc.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it, Wolvis. You let me know. We'll see if we can make something happen. A December episode where you hop in and we talk all things Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars and the whole nine. So
break apart that whole trailer.
Yeah. It's highly anticipated. It definitely is going to break records. To come in with Fire and Ash Avatar, the two box office monsters, Titans. We're gonna see who wins on, because they did that with
to Avatar.
Well, I'm saying trailer wise views. Views. You know what I mean? So they did that with Fantastic Four and Superman. When the trailers rolled out, there was who got the most views the fastest and all that.
Who had the most comments. And
yeah. So
I think at the time too, box office wise, was Endgame and Avatar. Avatar: The Way of Water wasn't out, right? It was the re-release of the original, which I find dumb. I hate the fact that
they had to go back and
the only reason why was because Endgame was such a freaking powerhouse and hit almost damn near, I think they went to 2 bill.
2.6, I think.
Yeah, and I'm just y'all just basically can't let anybody have it, so you re-release it, and I'm just that shouldn't count towards your box office.
Yeah. Or to the totals. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or it if it is counted, make sure it's stated like,
Yeah.
this due to the re-release.
Yes,
with
yes,
re-release. You know what I mean?
Because
So
I'm just like, it just bothers me that they're like, I'm like, some people like re-releases and like certain things.
I'm tripping out. Like I feel like the movie industry is hurting right now.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, definitely.
I really feel COVID really hurt the movie industry. AI is hurting the movie industry. You know, so like I think
CGI is hurting the movie industry.
100% killing the freaking movie industry. But what I'm getting at is
streaming.
There's no, it is everything. Jim Carrey The Grinch is going to come out in theaters in December because it's the 25 or the 20-year anniversary, or was it? Yeah, 20 year. I think it did come out in 95 or something like that, or some. Nonetheless, it's the anniversary of The Grinch.
It came out in 95.
I think it was like 97.
If it was 97, it's older than the 20 years.
Yeah. So
25, like you said.
I don't recall. I just know that they're re-releasing it in December because it's the anniversary of that movie, and that's what they're doing with everything. Titanic rolled out to theaters. You know, the whatever. There's a lot of movies. Back into the movies. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know how to say it. Like, because I see it when we watch movies like of olden days on DVD on TV. I wonder how the re-release when you go watch it in theaters. It's like, God, this is so terrible. Like, the one that I link onto when I think about that one is Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah,
when he turns into the dragon, like how,
to be correct, it's Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
There you go.
The second one. Granted, the first one was still kind of horrible with Goro and his forearms. And you just see the CGI. I was like, dude. Back then, though, you were just.
That's what I'm saying. When I remember seeing it on like TV or on the DVD that we bought, I was like, "Yo, he turned into a dragon!" Like, holy crap! Like the eyes look so cool, and now you're just like, God,
it's kind of the same
looks like Doctor Strange. Those eyes look like Doctor Strange.
That's so bad that you can compare it that way.
Yeah, straight up, bro. But we did talk about that, so we were saying like, it's like what I think we talked about it, where we're just give us it like fan service. If it is the end of their era, which they're gonna restart this whole thing in Secret Wars,
they're supposed to be
just fan service. You know what I mean? Like sink or swim, no matter what. Just go for it. Like, just don't. If the water's cold, screw it. We're wet anyways. Like,
You know what? You're a parent, so have you watched The Lorax?
I've seen it a few times, not enough to memorize it.
Well, I don't even need you to memorize it, but anybody who's seen The Lorax, I definitely feel like there's one part in The Lorax where that specifically targets Marvel right now.
What part is it?
It's the very end of the movie with Mr. O'Hare. Let it die, let it die. He's at the end when he's talking about letting the tree die, like just forget it. I got your guys there. He's like, I'm like, no, I agree with you right there for Marvel. Just finish it. Done.
You're okay as you're reaching for the cord of like the life support, like everything's gonna be okay.
With Secret Wars, you're just right there twirling it, watching it.
That reminds me of Shrek 2 or 3 when the dad is dying.
That's Marvel right now. They're dying, but they keep fighting. I'm just like, dude.
But wait, we got more. Like,
oh man, John, for real, guys.
References, like, guys, references.
Like Marvel's in its last stages right now, and hopefully when they reboot, I hope it's a hard reboot.
So I got news on that. So while we're on the news portion, we haven't got into our anime or whatever. We are speculating and reportedly seeing that the next saga of the MCU will be focused on Cyclops and the Summers family.
I don't know.
No?
Well, because the next spot in the MCU was
hello, welcome in. But yes, so they were focusing on that. So again, we already know that it's going to be X-Men focused, but that focus is heavily on his because according to the article that I read, the powerhouse as far as like the Summers family is by far the greatest. They said that
the Summers family is like
the strongest,
biggest family of the generation, especially with Jean. And then how strong Cyclops kids are. But yeah. But okay, Fantastic Four did a little bit to revive it, Wolfsis, and I'll agree with you on that. But it's just like, I completely agree with you on Pedro not being Reed.
Y'all didn't feel it?
I did not feel it.
I felt like Pedro's anxiety. I didn't feel, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't Reed Richards. Yeah, it wasn't Reed Richards that we were watching. We were watching Pedro Pascal, anxiously play, Reed Richards.
Dude, if you're a good actor, that's one thing. And me and you discuss this a lot on the show because I think you're in agreement with certain things with what I say about it. But I'm just like, you don't have to cast the big popular person at the moment for every damn role. Like, he's in like 3 different things at once. And I'm just like,
Gladiator, Gladiator, Fantastic Four,
the Fantastic Four. I think he's in something else at the moment, and I'm just like, dude, like, stop. Nerdcore? I'm guessing it's music about nerdy stuff. I haven't heard of it before.
I don't know. Is it a podcast nerdcore or music nerdcore? Like,
I don't know.
No.
Nerd. It sounds like, there's different kinds of music type stuff core. So, but no, like Pedro, I've overseen him and everything, and personally, I did not feel him in the role of Reed Richards.
But I don't know, man. I feel like they're the puppeteers of this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they do it on purpose, to make us like go watch it to talk shit, but end up getting our mind blown. Does that make sense? Like, so again, we're getting so much hype about Robert Downey Jr. being able to, helm both roles. He's gonna completely separate himself from Iron Man to Doomsday.
He's the only one able to.
We talked about that. He only carry this character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that reference, like, who's to say? Again, we're like so pissed at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, so pissed that they're gonna wipe the slate. We know they're gonna etch a sketch this. Like, but who's to say? They already know. They've known. They revealed Robert Downey Jr. But back when they revealed Robert Downey Jr., they already knew that they were gonna recast. They're gonna do whatever. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like they do it on purpose sometimes. Like, they get the list of characters. They see who's hated the most. We're selecting that guy. Like, he's our Reed Richards. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone was John Cranston. The old,
homeboy
from Fantastic Four. Yes, I think Ian Gruffudd or something like that. And then, so things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
And then we get, Pedro Pascal, and so everyone's like, he's the lowest ranking one. Marvel literally on purpose is like, he's it then. Like,
the issue with that is that technically some of the people from now could go into the later. I just feel like they're going to be like, well, he's definitely coming with us. I'm like,
from the success, they're going to go ahead and just keep him instead of like, I
don't like it. But Wolf is talking about a cool Cyclops run. They could do something really cool with it, but like you said, like I kind of have to agree. The family-oriented stuff, I think not a lot of people are with it. And just like...
Well, because they did that with Fantastic Four. It was about the family. We're family.
True,
you know what I mean?
And then the same thing kind of with the new Avengers. The Thunderbolts. It was, we're family, and it's also a whole thing, feelings and all that stuff. And
which it did bring, brought great view to depression to bipolar is, all that stuff. So it did bring at least highlight that, and which we're not taking that away. Which was, but yeah,
it didn't do good in movie terms for it. So yeah, and real quick, Modern Tragedy was saying I was right. It was music, geek related music.
I mean, I don't know them, so one of the questions that I see pop up like on Facebook Reels and stuff is like, what is your favorite anime intro? And like again, the only one that has stuck so heavily with me is Mash Slay's second season. Like that one right there for some reason, bro, is my hype song.
What about the Death Note second one?
Oh, that was I remember that. I was just like, dude, that shit went. I was not expecting. I was like, oh shit, okay, like, play rock music, and then the ghoul just dancing away to you.
See, I knew you'd remember that one immediately.
That one too. Yeah, no. When that Mash Light came on, I was like, yo, this is. Dude. And even I even danced the little dance.
Like, Parasite being taken off Crunchyroll hurts me so bad because that opening is amazing. I have the 3-minute full version. Because how well it goes to like so many different genres was awesome. But yeah. So
nice. Okay. I had to take you up on that, Modern. Well, what? Oh, I don't know. Are you in Brazil? Because that's freaking cool. We're reaching Brazil right now. Cool, but
I think that one was what, Twitch?
Yeah, it's on Twitch. Cool. Yeah, that'd be freaking cool. Yeah. But is Brazilian with 13 million. Hell yeah, man.
Gotta check it out.
But definitely check it out. Follow us on Twitch. We got Facebook, The Hydeout. Take a look at there. We always post, what we are doing and when we're on the show. And then, of course, we're on YouTube. So, definitely we'll take a look into some nerdcore. Again, just few animes just ring in my head. Like again, the one that everyone does is Naruto. Oh my god, it's something with a bird, right?
Bluebird.
Is it Bluebird? Yeah, it's that one. So that one's the
most popular.
Popular one. Yeah,
oh, it is in Brazil. So
hell yeah,
we are reaching Brazil.
Cool.
That is awesome.
Welcome to the show.
What was Wolf saying though? I don't know if you could scroll up a little bit on that without damaging anything.
Right. I can see that. But that's what we were saying. So, like, that's what Emmanuel's saying is, like, for the sake of the character, like, they are hoping that that's what's going to bring them into the box office. You know what I mean? Like, so, like you said, Pedro, you know what I mean? Like, it's, because they Chris Pratted us out. You know what I mean? Like, they, like, literally Chris Pratted everything after he did a bomb, like a hit with Guardians of the Galaxy. Roll Tide after that. Like literally, he's the voice actor of Garfield. He was the voice actor of the Lego character. He was voice actor of Super Mario. Like,
but then the same thing with Chris Hemsworth for a minute too, because it's in Thor, and then it went to him and Valkyrie in Men in Black, and then he did Transformers, and then I think he's doing something else.
He did that one military movie right after that.
Yeah, dude, and it was just like, it's like they're big name people, and it's just the constant characters are like annoying for me, being played by so many of the same people. Like it's just oversaturated with the same person.
Heck yeah. Well, no, definitely. We'll take a look at it. Modern for sure. Hopefully, the animes that we're going to talk about today. We're definitely going to cover kaiju and stuff here soon. So I just caught up on that, so I really want to talk about it. But Doomsday, like, so again, just in the sense of that, I mean, I don't know if they don't know or if they just, again, riding the hype train in hopes of, like, just that character bringing us in. You know what I mean? Like, we get burnt out. You know what I mean? Like, we get burnt out. So I don't know. Like, and also I feel like like, okay, the big one right now, the big controversy is The Rock being cast as Maui in the live action, right? There is 100% a Hawaiian Samoan out there that for sure looks like Maui, and we're gonna get a bodysuited Rock in a wig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what? What are we talking about? Like, are you kidding me? Like, so we're really gonna shun someone that can need the money that can probably that can probably take his family out of fucking debt, or whatever they're in their circumstances, and perform and do the acting better, not better, or as it better than The Rock. You know what I mean? Like, that just, it blew my mind. Like, I was like, so they're relying on The Rock's name to bring back the people for the live action.
That too is that because they technically, I think, don't want to lose the voice, because his voice is very iconic for it and everything. So I'm just like, okay, I understand your reasoning for bringing him, but I was like,
there's enough time. That was like, there's enough time to go get a vocal coach, to train you to train, like, because the big trends, one of the ones that like kind of stuck out to me in that aspect is Hotel Transylvania. So Adam Sandler was 3 of the movies, and then they did the 4th one, and that was a whole different Dracula. But you catch the subtle hints of, okay, that's not Adam Sandler, but I'll give it a 75 25 ratio. Like, it sounds like Adam Sandler, but then there's some cues that are just like, that wasn't Adam.
Him,
you know what I mean? Like, so in that sense, you can get somebody, you get it almost damn near close. But why not do the voiceover? Like, make him redo the recordings of the songs and then him lip sync. We did it with High School Musical. We've done it with a lot of freaking movies that people sing.
I will agree with that.
So like, I don't get it, man.
Agreed. I totally get that. Yeah, but yes, Modern, we are talking Kaiju number 8. He doesn't read.
I don't read,
and he doesn't prefer to have
letters and pages.
He doesn't do that. So I read all the manga, and he is watching it. So that's kind of our whole thing too, I think, because like I catch up with all of it as much as possible, and he kind of
gives me the recommendation. So I'm the newer guy; he's the expert. You know what I mean? So
semi. But
we still need to build that. I really am gonna build that, man. Like the little novice board, like scrub, like beginner, noob.
Sometimes you have to move yours down.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. So in the honor of the episode, we'll put like the episode or the whatever it is, and it's like noob, like like Demon Slayer.
If we had Nathan on here too, because we're gonna have to include him. He's still up here, and I'm like constantly shifting.
This anime don't know very much. Yeah, like this manga, no. I don't know. 300. Jeez Louise. Yeah, see.
Wait, so you dropped around chapter 300? Because
there's still a
lot. You're behind quite a bit if that's the case.
Again, I think they even more news for the show, randomness, conversations right now. We have missed quite a bit. So I read that One Piece is now going to a seasonal or a 1-year show. So they used to release it like 2 to 3 times, 12 episodes 12 episodes. So they released 2 seasons per year. Now it's only going to be released 1 time a year with 26 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So they're good, but nonetheless, they are going to come out with 26 episodes every year. And so it's starting now. So they're releasing one right now on One Piece that is coming out weekly. And then when this season finishes, is when they start the new rollout. So then everyone was talking about it. They were like, oh, the new rollout starts on November this. If you watch through 2 hours and a half of One Piece a day, every day until the release, you can catch up to where it is, before it comes out. It's just like,
dude, that's crazy. Yeah.
God.
Dude, it's a lot. It's a lot. So... Okay, so you've read about 330 chapters.
That's what's up.
Nice. Okay,
That's
so that's
cool.
why you did the sub for it. Okay, but Zoro is cool, dude.
Okay,
Zoro,
yeah.
I don't think I have a Zoro.
I only seen one clip of Zoro, and it was like when they were transferring pain from Luffy.
Yeah, that's
to,
like one of his most iconic moments. Yeah,
so there was
and
that.
he just stands there. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the one.
I don't know if you could see him, but we do have a couple of pops. We have Sabo Mask, Sanji, and then we have Snake Man Luffy. So we have some One Piece. We're still growing our backgrounds and our collectibles.
I did not get the demon or the Chainsaw Man
popcorn bucket. Yeah.
Again, scalpers, guys. Scalpers are the absolute worst. They're selling that Puchita popcorn bucket for like $140 right now. Like,
dude, yeah,
like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, guys, I don't know. MCU is again, they're on that little life raft. We just got done getting flipped and flopped in the ocean. Like, we just got done through a tsunami.
I mean, speaking of MCU, I think Wolf just commented to somewhere up top. We just kind of been all over the place.
Yeah, exactly what we were saying. We don't know what to expect.
Yeah. Well, but he was also mentioning the Men in Black one.
That would be cool.
Dude, that would be cool. But yeah, I refuse to watch that Men in Black one specifically because I didn't feel their chemistry was good. Like, I did not like.
They do have good chemistry. It wasn't good for character chemistry. Like, as far as they didn't know.
They're cool together, but like in the movie, for some reason, I could not feel it. Like, it just I tried.
You know what it reminded me of? The terrible ending of part 2. When they're when she's getting the hot dog and Will Smith, I felt like that was awfully weird. Like, oh, I thought he was an alien or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember the lines or whatever. So,
well, thank you for. I mean, we've worked on this wall for a little while. It's constantly upgrading every
season. Yeah. Basically. We shift it around. This one like changes every once in a while. You know what I didn't do this year?
What?
I didn't get Mystery Man mask from Spirit because that's the only one I'm missing. There's 5 of them.
Oh, the yellow one, right?
No, the Mystery Man where he breaks into Konoha. Yeah.
Isn't that yellow?
No, it's white. It's white with that black with the black like sprawl out on it. So. Kind of like this, but it has like a looks like that Sasuke, curse mark going over it.
All right. That's also, we still need to include the little red dot in all of these, and then we need a purple one.
So ready, I'm so ready to do that too. The little thing, but yeah, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for the comment on that. Agreed, Wolvis. I think MCU is it's not even a question. It's reality. It was stated that. They're literally not done with the script. Like, what the?
Didn't they finish it though?
No, remember that they were like saying that they were changing it on the day. Like, what was his name? Alan, homie, like was saying that they were like changing it up. I was like, how are we filming a movie that has no end right now? Like, they don't know where it's going.
Oh, okay. Well, sis. Would you actually be interested in having something like that transferred to anime, though? Because I know you're not like anime type.
I thought they did that already. Batman. Didn't they do a anime Batman? If I'm not,
yes, they did.
Yep,
they did.
Right?
It was
it was samurai one. Yes, it was the samurai.
That was great.
Wolvis, check it out.
Oh, that was great.
I was like, I only saw one part of it, but I mean that
Doctor Strange. But he does have a point. Doctor Strange in that art style would look amazing.
You think so?
I think it will go hard.
What art style? Like kaiju? Like,
the Harley Quinn isekai too.
Which one?
Harley Quinn.
Did they have one?
She had a isekai where she went into like the
anime world?
I think that's the Batman.
It might be the Batman one?
Yeah, the samurai one.
Interesting. It's cool to know that Modern knew that. Yeah. Like, yo, that's what's up.
Dude, it's a lot. Like, there's some I think that would go great in terms of manga style art, and then other ones like would look a little weird. Like I don't think Superman would translate super well into manga category
because he's OP. Like I mean, I feel like
I mean you have One Punch, but I mean like art style wise and like persona wise, I don't feel him in that.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
A bit too far fetched. Yeah,
Batman Ninja.
I did like oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. I'm like blinking.
Doctor Strange would be sick. I'm over here thinking like his beams and everything, like
all
his
the different spells. And I would
yeah.
love to, because in there they're actually like you've seen the level of detail like some of these artists do. Imagine having the spell where you can actually see the sigils and everything in there, not just kind of like a real quick wave, and then in the movie it's gone. Like no.
They said that it was a legit movie, though.
No, honestly, no, it is not a bad take, because that Lego Batman movie was phenomenal. For what they
Even
did.
the voice.
Have you watched it?
I have not.
Watch it, dude.
Is it good?
Loved it. It is so, because it's so fourth wall breaky in terms of like Deadpool. What's really almost, going? Yeah, but it is so great because they bash on so many different things too. Because see. It is so great because there's so many good jokes in there. There's one where he's like coming home and he's like, computer this and that whatever, and he's like, the computer's like, what's the password? Iron Man sucks. And then there's another one where they bash the previous freaking Suicide Squad, not the
James Gunn one,
not the James Gunn one, but the first one. And
David Ayer.
It was such a horrible Suicide Squad movie. I did not like it. I almost wanted to ask for my money back from the theaters because it was that bad. But in the Lego movie, they have a freaking Croc, and he does something or whatever in there. He's like, I did something. And I was like, y'all bad for that one, because I was like, it's so terrible that in the movie they have him. He's like, oh yeah, I got this. And for some freaking reason, they have Killer Croc. They have him get on his hands and knees and crawl into the water. And I was like, he could have just jumped in. Yeah. Right at that point, like in the movie, like he like really is useless. But in the Lego movie, they have him actually do something productive, and he's like, "I did something." I was like, "Y'all dirty."
Voldemort and Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Yes. Our canon characters.
Yes, no, they're because they're in the what universe or what?
That's what it says. The Lego Batman universe.
No. Because they have, oh my gosh, I'm blanking so hard right now. They put them in the separate dimension for where the super bad criminals go. And
what is it? I'm over here thinking about the Peacemaker.
It might, I don't know, it might be
Project.
That was what I was gonna say Stargate for some reason.
It's something like that, like Safe World or like
Sanctuary, right?
Sanctuary, yeah.
Oh, dude, that would have been amazing. Yes, in anime, in manga form, yes. Dude, we need to get somebody to do that. Like, actually translate that into that type of art style would be awesome. Especially because
I was gonna say it's against what we talked about. I was gonna say we just should ask AI and just get him. No, exactly. Takes away from the people that actually do good. I mean, the ones before AI came out, the ones that were doing like the real life Naruto, and on YouTube, they would look legit, so like freaking legit.
Thank you for joining us, though, Modern. It's great knowing somebody
Modern, pleasure.
But, yeah, definitely like drop that link of the
Nerdcore, the Brazilian Nerdcore. We'll drop it in here, and we'll definitely check it out for sure. But every Saturday, Modern, we're here. Most Saturdays, I was gonna say most Saturdays here from 2 to 4. Man, check in and Facebook, follow us. And we'll go
whenever you have information on stuff, let us know about certain things too, because sometimes we don't keep up with, like, we miss stuff all the time.
100%.
But yeah, if you ever want to talk some more about certain anime or manga, like you read Kaiju, we'll be discussing the whole anime
here shortly.
Hopefully, maybe, we don't know. we say we want to do things, and then sometimes
and then it's like 20 minutes. Real quick recap.
Yeah. That's cool, and good on you to actually like be like, yeah, this is the original creators and everything too. Like, that's awesome.
Not very many people do it, but for sure, Modern, enjoy your food, enjoy your nap, because I know naps are always healthy. So go ahead and do that, man. Be safe, and thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. But Wolf's okay. With Wolf's question, who would you?
Far from.
What do you mean over?
It just started.
Yeah, it's taking its first steps. I'm gonna take one. It
said goo goo gaga right now. It said goo goo gaga right now. We're talking now.
Okay. I'm curious. Oh, nice. Ooh, 94 million views, and it's kind of unknown outside of Brazil. It's kind of crazy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you some more, hopefully.
For sure.
No, okay. So you have to give two choices: one Marvel, one DC, to be styled in the manga style. Okay. Who would you choose? And it could be any character. Because Wolf has got me down this road now. And the same thing goes for you, Wolf. Just like, I would love to know, like, if you had to choose at least two characters, one from each side, any character within that range, who would you want to be in that type of style?
Aside from my favorite, which he hit the nail on the head with Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi. We'll go with Shang-Chi for Marvel. I wouldn't mind seeing that because, again, I don't know my verse as far as deep lore Marvel characters, but from what I've seen now, I would like to see Shang-Chi in Marvel or in anime. And let's see, DCU. Villain and hero?
Yeah, it don't matter.
You know what would be dope? Like on the Death Note Eshes, Scarecrow.
For that, for DCU? Yeah. I could see it. That would be interesting. See his nightmares stuff come to life and everything. For me, DC wise would probably be Constantine.
Ooh,
Constantine with all the people that he has to go against and everything, and
angels and all that.
Yes, and then how he keeps on going out. Dude, he would go hard in a anime manga style. Dude, that would be amazing.
That would be nice.
I would love to see him like that. Like, just DC wise, Marvel wise. Okay, real quick. DC wise too. Close second.
You can't say no. You said one.
Close second. If they couldn't do Constantine, I would love to see a Spawn.
Spawn's DC? I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's Vertigo Comics, but Vertigo Comics is under the umbrella of DC.
Okay.
Same thing, I think, with Constantine.
Don't sell the property, DC. Do not sell it to
or do, because I would love to see Spawn get his stuff out.
But no. Don't sell it to a place that we have to go buy the rights for them to, do a movie in the DCU and all that shit. Like,
imagine James Gunn doing a Spawn movie. Gunn, please.
He's got a plan. 15 years in the making.
That plan better include Spawn.
It's
kind of difficult because Spawn could be strictly overpowered.
Strictly overpowered?
Yeah, he could be like, I think at one point he kills God, kills the devil, takes over. Like, I forget what his like ultimate form was called or whatever. But yeah, like Spawn was incredibly strong.
Venom would be nice in that.
Venom would be nice. Okay, Marvel wise, there's a lot of good characters. Damn, I'm trying to think. Because it's just like, it's kind of a lot of people. Of course, my brain immediately goes to somebody I would like to see you again. It was Wolverine or something. But I'm like, an actual good character. Where's that picture when I need it with all the list of?
Oh, dude, it's there. It's gonna be up here one day of the thousands of Marvel cases.
No, you had another one with all of them, right? Like,
that one right here.
No, or was it your shirt?
It was the shirt.
No, okay.
The shirt is the one that looks like the photo. The only thing that the shirt doesn't have that we started catching. Fantastic Four. It doesn't have the Avengers family. It doesn't have X-Men in it.
Oh, yeah.
All the ones that are on those are strictly
the
in Marvel.
The X-Men in terms of anime manga form? Yeah.
You can see that?
Yeah. Because imagine Cyclops' I-beam just in the manga form, and then you could see
all the trees. Like just now the kaiju shot where she shot one of the Honju from 200 kilometers away, and like that beam like goes through the. Well, you didn't see it animated. I swear to God. But yeah, in the anime it looked pretty sweet. But he had a pretty good one. Deadshot or the Bat Family. Ghost Rider, dude. Ghost Rider would go pretty hard too. He said, "Come on, you've seen the news surrounding the takeover, etc." James Gunn interview last week. Bad. I didn't hear anything of that.
I missed it. So what?
Yeah, happened? You might let us know, Wolvis, because that one is news to me. I didn't see anything regarding James Gunn. And then what takeover? Are you talking about that whole merger with Warner Brothers? And I think there was another company trying to buy out something or something.
Yeah.
So that's where
I don't think it was Universal. Who was it? I did see that Netflix wanted to buy out Warner Brothers, and if Netflix buys out Warner Brothers, it puts DC in a weird place because then technically they would have control over the production that way. So I'm just like, it makes it a little odd because right now he goes from HBO to Netflix.
But what I was hearing on that part was that. Even if they did, the person that was buying them out was already stating that James Gunn is going to still have free creativity of the DCU. That is,
they say that, and then bye James Gunn. Y'all have free creativity on your own. Goodbye, good luck. But
I don't know. You let us know, Wolvis. Again, I'm not familiar with the information you are providing. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, what interview? Because I missed that entirely.
I didn't even
hear anything about it.
I didn't think anything came up as far as like interviews.
I type in James Gunn interview for all I know. Shoot.
Let's see here.
But yeah, the takeover I could think of was Netflix, and I did not want that to happen. I would prefer Warner Brothers stick with their own and have HBO still have their control over it and everything.
Yep, I don't see anything.
That's why. That explains a lot.
What?
Wolf, this is a big Snyder fan. We know this. That's why you're all over it.
That's why you want Netflix to buy them out. Huh?
I don't want Netflix having them.
Get out of here, Wolvis. No. Wait, you're my only fan. You're our only fan, right?
Immediately unsubscribed and everything. You've lost a follower.
I'm lying. I'm just playing.
You have that one meme. Wait, let me tell you something.
Yeah. But no.
I didn't watch that news interview at all.
I don't know. I think he's selling it on par, man. Like he has to promote what he's got. So that's only 2 so far, 3 if you want to include Creatures Commandos. So you got Creatures Commandos, Superman, and Peacemaker. So with those 3, I feel like he has to like sell a product that's not there yet. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be
your upstart.
Yeah, exactly. Your upstart. Like you are pumping this up so people can be hyped for it with you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know. Like, the product that's coming is da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, because again,
I still think like I need him to have another couple of years.
I was about to say we can wipe all this conversation because we've talked about it. I think we will know, and you said it, Wolbis. I think we won't know until he does Batman.
Yeah, Definitely.
Once he puts Batman out in the DCU, we will have a strong foundation of what and how the DCU is going to look like.
Yeah.
Granted, Superman is the a key component too, but y'all had talked about it. Like, if he can do Batman right, then there's going to be no question as far as what the future holds. You know what I mean?
Batman is a very strong pillar for DC, and it kind of does make or break a lot of things.
That's crazy. I already watched Fantastic Four.
Wolfus, I need a moment with you. We could probably break this down in December. But Batman versus Superman, and you put love in front of it?
I watched it once. I can't say I watched it again.
I watched it once. Only reason I ever go back to rewatch it is to rip into it more.
Martha.
Dude, there's so many. Like, okay, the cinematography of it,
yes,
I will give it
100%.
that. I will give it that. The cinematography is great. After that, I don't know. I can't. The writing's kind of iffy. The acting's kind of the fake egg. You could tell is fake so horribly. I've seen some things, other movies with bad budget look bad. At that point, you might as well just give them the damn real egg.
The parts that get me is when they're low budget movies and they get real babies for their scenes.
Yeah.
Like, and we get these $1 billion budget movies and they get fake AI baby generated.
Oh my God.
Like, that's what blows my mind sometimes. I'm like, yo, this is a multi-million-dollar company and you couldn't get a real baby for this scene? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, Snyder, I will admit, his cinematography is great. Yeah. And then the interconnectivity between some of his movies, like the Snyder cut for Justice League, amazing.
Well, I didn't get to bring that in. David Ayer, which is the director for the first Suicide Squad, says his movie was one of the greatest Suicide Squad movies, but because they had creative control and they took away all the main parts. He's even like promoting himself to do an Ayer cut, you know, like because you know he felt like he got robbed of his actual like vision or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so
your directing directly led to one of the most horrible Jokers out there.
Again, was that his choice?
It was his directing that led this actor to perform the way he did, and he didn't fix it. You're a director. Direct him right.
But he was doing his own version of the character, so you can't direct him if you're going to have him, you know.
You're doing then cut him out. You're directing him to swim to the bottom of the ocean.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't that. Again, who's to say? Because apparently there was like hours upon hours upon hours of footage of Jared Leto going ham.
Each one was probably bad.
That's terrible, bro. It's terrible.
It was horrible.
In that movie, and
Doomsday was horrible, and they did his freaking background wrong. I hated it.
So Doomsday, he didn't get revived like that.
Doomsday was a creation on Krypton,
but yeah,
like
on so Krypton. Not Luthor like, making it over here.
No.
Eisenberg,
dude, that Luthor was horrible too. It was so bad, I hated it. Like that Luthor, and then him feeding him the candy too. I was like, what is with this?
But crazy enough, as much as everybody hated it when he got casted, everyone says the most that Ben Affleck's Batman was the most comic accurate to like his build, his persona, and everything. So they were saying like granted the movies that he was in didn't pan out the way he should have, but he was one of the better Batmans to be portrayed.
Ben Affleck was one of the better Batmans. Great Batman. I actually liked him. I expected him to do a whole lot worse. So that bar was down here.
Yeah.
He leagues ahead of it. So that's one thing. Eisenberg as Luthor, horrible.
Does Luthor have hair first? At any point in time?
I think one of the mangas, or one of the comics, I believe he does have hair or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. So Eisenberg was Lex's son in that movie? So he's a Luthor by the Luthor squared? Because I just
That's funny.
But no, Ben Affleck, like I really, me personally, maybe because I didn't like his acting in certain movies and he did not very great in the Daredevil movie, I wanted him to fail, but he did so great that I was kind of disappointed when they were like, okay, no, he's out. And I was like, nah, like.
And didn't get his own movie.
Dude, no.
No solo.
No
solo movie before the big meet. You know what I mean? Like we went from Superman, BVS, Justice League. Like,
for real.
You know what I mean?
You had like 2 Wonder Woman movies, and even then
one Wonder Woman. The second one came out after.
That is true. That's true. But it's just like that movie is so weird. And then
the guy just hear the Amazonian theme song.
Dude, for real, that was in every time. I hated it. But
really, I do not recall. Well, I only watched it once, so I can't say that.
I don't want to watch it again. But no, see, okay.
How mad is he making you, Wolvis? How mad is he? I got to deal with this guy. Trust me.
Okay, but that is making more sense. So it wasn't even Lex; it was Alexander. That's how much I remember.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember the basketball scene.
I'm just like, it just.
I bet he's sitting there just fuming, like typing away on his phone.
He's like, why can't I be on there with them now? No, like I do not like.
Don't throw your phone. I don't have the insurance to cover you, man.
That his portrayal of a Luthor was bad.
A Luthor. Oh, so now that we're on this old Luthor thing, what do you think about the little subtle change of what James Gunn did on Luthor Corp?
Oh, having to be
it's called not Lex Corp, it's called Luthor Corp, right?
Which makes understandable because that's the family name.
There we go. That's what he defended it. He was like, you don't hear very many companies named after the first name of a family. He's like, it's always the last name. He's like, so
I would honestly, who was this? I would love that. We'd be pausing probably every 5 minutes arguing about something, but it would be hilarious. There would be so many things we would be able to cover. But yes,
it would have to be a special podcast. The ones that we do like 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would have to be 4, considering how long the movie is and how often we're going to pause it.
That's funny. But yeah, no, that 2 seconds in. Nope, can't do it. We're cutting the stream, guys. We were doing a special stream. We're out.
2 minutes later. Okay, we're back.
DVD don't work. Just rip the cord.
2 minutes later. Okay, we're back. We said we were going to do this. We're sitting down.
My emotions got carried away.
Opening scene. Never mind. Can't do it again.
Oh my gosh. It's like Smallville. It's great. Lex Corp name thing. Oh, okay. So they had it called Luthor Corp on Smallville?
I never watched Smallville.
I didn't either. I didn't even know until the ending. Like once it, like swear, I would catch commercials, but just thought it was a superhuman guy. You know, I never heard the character name, didn't hear them call him Kent or anything. So, you know, never know. And it wasn't until the last season when they were saying like, oh no, it's not going to be renewed, that it was like, it was the best Superman take ever. I was like, holy shit, it was about Superman. And then I went in there and I found out that homie, Richardson, the one that they want for Batman, was Aquaman.
No, really.
Alan Richardson from Reacher was Aquaman in Smallville. So yeah, you know what I mean.
Smallville, but at that time when it was airing too, I was still on my I hate Superman thing.
Okay, and then they had the Flash, but they had a little. They did the.
okay, Wolfus.
Thank you. You get to say that. I don't ever get to tell that guy you have not watched this. How dare you? It's more the other way around. So please rail into him all you like. Please.
Right now, you technically have the opportunity to. You don't take it.
Oh, how? What do you mean?
Didn't you watch movie? Oh no, you said you haven't either.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying.
So, wait. Why are you just getting on me? It's you too.
That's what I'm saying. I feels good to know that there's someone that can get onto you because I can't. Let him know, Wolvis. Let him know. Tell him what he's missing here.
When did it air?
Ooh, 2002. I want to say was the first season. I was 8th grade.
Was 10 seasons. Damn. So it came out 2001.
Oh, so close. 2002.
To 2011. So yeah, the 10 years. Understandably so. I was middle school when it first aired, and still on my I hate Superman because of my sister.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
I don't want to watch the origin story of a man that I hate.
Exactly. Why the hell am I going to do that?
Not an excuse. Tell him, Wolvis. Not an excuse.
But in my defense now, I would definitely give it a shot.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's hard. It's a hard watch when you watch shit back then because the animation style, she was watching Brianna was watching one of her shows. Was it Bewitched? It was one of the No, it's not. Yeah, that one too. Supernatural and the three sisters witches. Charmed, yeah. So they were watching those two, and it's the demon scenes when they go away and all. It's just Jesus Christ, the animation was terrible. So that's kind of where you're gonna land in Smallville. So what I was getting at was
I don't mind the animation as long as the story is good. I could sometimes pass it.
There was one scene where they did the Superman versus Flash race.
Yeah,
and it literally terrible. Again, they're doing the fast side views, and then they're doing the the slow running and stuff Have you not seen it?
I mean, those are good ideas.
Seeing Star Wars is getting rebooted. When they got
a hard reboot.
Not hard reboot, but they are going on their own trail. George Lucas sold the rights. I still will remember that video where he
how sad he looked.
Yes, everyone commented. They were as soon as he finished it, you could just see the depression in his face. They're about to ruin this world I created. You know what I mean?
All my work. This I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh! Like you said, you see the look on his face just go from this is something at that point in time,
would he have needed that money? You know what I mean?
I think part of it was that he wanted his creation to keep going.
Growing? Okay, I can see that.
Doing that to a corporation, you kind of realize afterwards, you're I might have made a mistake. Because I want to create. I have stories in my head and things I'm working on and stuff too. And just imagining somebody else taking the work and then bastardizing it so horribly that you can't identify some of these characters. That some of the character arcs you did, they go back and revise them because they think they could redo something you did better than you did. I can't imagine what he was thinking about that. It's just so difficult because it's just honestly,
I no longer have a save. Yeah, when he finished that.
Yeah, that moment damn, everything is gone. At that point, I don't even know if it was for the money or what he did it for, but it was just because it was Lucasfilms
being bought out by Disney.
Being bought out by Disney. So the film company was probably like down in the hole at that point. And to get it out, he sold it. So
not as hard a reboot on Star Wars, but I know that they're doing their own line now, like Andor. But apparently Andor was canon. I don't know. Yeah, I can't talk anything about Star Wars, so I can't say very much after that. So. Well, fair enough. You can have that conversation with Emmanuel. Unfortunately, I don't have no lore at all.
You're not a Star Wars person? You haven't watched them?
Like I said, when I came into Star Wars, I hadn't watched the original 3. So the 70s, 80s, etc.
Okay.
So, but I came in on the 1, 2, and 3 prequels, the Phantom Menace, etc. So, and I only got to number 2 when I was trying to rewatch it. Like, I didn't even get to the original. Still have not gotten to the original Star Wars movies. Like, I quote "I am your father" because everyone quotes "I am your father." Like, what scene that comes from and what happens in that scene, could not tell you. Couldn't tell you.
Do you quote it right?
No, because apparently everyone quotes it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's not "I am your father." Is something else. Like,
no, he has.
Yeah, me. Yes.
Don't agree with that. Smallville, yes. Star Wars, no. That
I apologize, Wolvis. That one has been brought up actually multiple times. We had a guest, Tyrick, came on, and he was a big Star Wars fan. Another one of our followers, as I see often, has asked the same thing. He's like, "You ever thought about putting Star Wars in?" I was like, "We're already we're a pretty big umbrella." But yeah,
Star Wars has its own lore and own everything. Putting it into this big thing that we are Marvel, DC, and anime. Yeah, that's a lot.
There we go. Yeah. So
you haven't watched anime?
WTF? Exclamation mark. You haven't seen Naruto? Who are you, man?
No. See, Naruto is one thing, but if you want to go back, if you want to throw it back, you could be like, you haven't watched Dragon Ball Z. You haven't watched like even Sailor Moon. You didn't watch freaking oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name right now. Akira?
No.
Akira's a good one.
Oh, I thought you pulled one out of your ass.
No. Akira. Yeah, Akira's a bad one.
I should have known better. I thought you were going with Inuyasha.
Inuyasha? Pokemon? It's kind of crazy that people don't know that Pokemon is an anime.
Yeah, I mean, I was one of them. I sat there for a little bit. I was like, well, it took me till I was probably like 20 when I was like, oh shit, it came from Japan, so it has to be an anime. Like, you know what I mean?
It has its own manga, right?
Yeah. Because in the mangas, there was a lot of people saying that they wish they would have developed the Pokeballs into how the mangas have them, because they show the Pokemon in the ball and in sleep or whatever they're doing, and then in the anime it's just the red and white. So yeah. Laughing. I'm telling you, man, all day. I think we wouldn't make this would be a long podcast if we had all 3 of us on this thing. Like,
it would definitely have to be broken up.
Yeah.
Like you said, all those different ideas for the podcast, we could hit them all.
I think we would have commercial breaks.
I think that would have to definitely be oh my gosh, like how long can you stream type of podcast?
Oh, the like 24-hour streams and stuff. Yes. Dude. We might have to. Like,
dude, I would definitely love that too, because I mean, Wolfsis is, he would have
just
to
bring in anybody that comes over, like invite them over if they make it over to like talk. They can,
Dude, that would be awesome to actually have like Wolfsis on stream with us, and then when you want to tap out, we have like Nathan or somebody else here
coming
with us,
in, like
and Tyreek come in with it. That'd be awesome.
I didn't think about pre-records. We would have to talk about that.
That would actually definitely be cool.
We'll touch base.
We definitely have to talk about it.
Well, definitely.
And when it comes to Star Wars, it might just be me and you.
Yeah. Well, no, we could do the, me in the middle, like when you and Nathan started talking Pokemon, like,
and you're over there,
I was like, oh yeah,
no way.
Yeah, no way. Like,
I recognize that name.
And that move did this move, and this thing, go check out it was Real One Punch Man stand up. It's on YouTube.
That one was a two-parter.
So yeah, it was a two-parter. So Wolvis, that one is on YouTube. If you wanted to talk about Link, that was a 3.5 hour episode. And so we split it up into two. So one of them has the One Punch Man video, and then the other one is the Pokemon intro thing. Yeah. So I did that, dude. I was so happy I did that. So check that out. So you literally see me in the middle, like these guys are going hard about Pokemon, the game, the module, the emulators, all this stuff, and I'm just like, no way. Oh, no way. Then he did that. And like, they know their power set move, everything. Just check it out. It's freaking funny.
I was just talking to one of my coworkers, and we were discussing Pokemon and stuff. And I'm like, okay, dude, like, because he was asking me something, and I was like, I am nearly encyclopedic when it comes to the first 3 generations of Pokemon.
Okay.
There might be a couple things that you stump me on. From generation 4, I start to stumble. 5 and onward is when I'm like, okay, I don't know very much. But
like just Pokemon Go alone, I'm like, Jesus, like this Pokemon, like an ice cream Pokemon, a lamp Pokemon, like
dude, don't disrespect
what is it? A snake and an apple Pokemon, like
that was kind of what was it, Applin? I think generation
9 or
8. I believe.
So like,
but no, yeah, I completely like when that was out. I was like, what? But then I think too that whole thing was like based. No, that wasn't based in France. Where was that one based? I forget. But it was like a lot of the Pokemon in that generation were like food derived too. Oh, so you had like Alcremie, you had Applin, who turned into like the like apple pie type stuff in there. So it was just like you Slurpuff with. Like, and I was like, okay, I could see your stuff, but
running out of ideas, man. Tapemon, like,
dude, no, the way they ran out of ideas so bad for I think Generation 9, Scarlet and Violet, and they had to go
mega forms.
Well, no, mega forms or something, but the oh my gosh, I forget what they were called, like the alternate forms. Because you had like the prime.
Oh, the Alarian and the Galarian.
No. Those ones were understandable too because it's region based. So you're like in terms of like outside of Pokemon evolution, you have evolution in our terms where you develop to survive in certain climates, and Pokemon develop differently according to where they live. Region locks, so understandable. The Scarlet Violet one where you have like the future versions and then the past versions, that's when you start doing a little too much. Yeah. They have a
Sword and Shield or Scarlet?
No, Scarlet and Violet.
I'm playing Scarlet and Violet. I haven't ran into that yet.
You will. But you have the Pokemon like Iron Hands, which is a future version of Hariyama from Generation 3, where he's like a robot. And he's a robot fighter or whatever. Then you have like a first fusion of quite a few of them, and then you have past versions of like who was it, like Scyther and stuff too, and everything. Yeah, that's when I could tell like you all started running out of ideas.
Mm-hmm. But what gets me is the lore changes a little bit more like later, like Pichu is the pre-evolved form of Pikachu.
Yeah.
So wouldn't Pikachu's memories, because I was watching the Indigo League, I'm on the Adventures of Orange Islands. I'm actually watching it. So there's a Pokemon channel.
Yeah.
So on YouTube. So they actually have all the seasons finally. So I finally found where I can watch them all. I stopped at Indigo because it just stopped. What the Orange Islands didn't exist. All the other ones, the Johto League wasn't on there. So, but what was I getting at? Like that. So it was going back into Pikachu's memories into when he was a baby. Well, when he was a baby, wouldn't he have been a Pichu, or was he always a Pikachu?
Not necessarily. According to Pokemon lore, you could have a baby Pokemon, and it could be the Pikachu version. But if you give the parent Pokemon a certain item, I think in Pikachu's case, it's the the Electro Ball or whatever. The baby comes out as a Pichu. So it depends on like stuff that they have on them that they come out in different forms. Yeah, don't get on me about Pokemon.
Yeah, I was like, but no, I'm looking at you like, nah. Like, you're supposed to be a Pichu before you're a Pikachu. I didn't just because my mom was Mexican and my dad was, not Mexican, that I ended up coming out, white or something. You know what I mean? Like,
the other thing with that too is that
my dad had a knife, so I came out Mexican. You know what I mean?
Like, he had a sombrero on. No, okay.
He had a poncho on, so he came out Mexican.
But it only worked while he was in the act of doing it.
That makes sense.
Because if he didn't have it on him at the time, I don't know. I wouldn't.
So I just skip my toddler age because my dad wore a poncho and I'm David.
I went straight into the fields. Okay. Reverse. Time out. Let's go back. Sorry, Wolfist. Oh wait, you might be gone. We went a little too crazy. Oh no, you said
Peter Porter.
I would probably have to give it to Pikachu.
Would you?
I mean, what Pikachu are we talking about? We could talk about different style Pikachus.
Homie Ash's Pikachu. There we go. That's the only one. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Pikachu.
The Pikachu.
He said in order for us to do all those pre-recordings and everything, we'd have to talk to his girlfriend too, though. So we would have to discuss.
We all have personal assistants that we have to, discuss. My team will get a hold of your team, so the wives will convey and what we're allowed, what we were allowed to do and how long we're allowed to do it.
He's free this weekend.
But that's funny, man.
The story of Alien versus Predator, what anime or manga property would you want to have up against in Marvel DC worlds?
I'm not versed in.
So, like, anime or manga versus a character from Marvel or DC? I'm thinking that's how you're doing it, right? Because, like, Alien versus Predator were two entirely separate franchises. Mashed them in.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I think
what anime manga would you want to like? Oh, okay, so like Naruto versus Bleach or like One Piece,
kind of like that. But like Naruto versus like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Which they technically
they did somewhere on there, yeah. So, no, I don't believe in Pichu. Pichu should have came first. Then Pikachu.
Go back.
No, I'm still trying to get that through my head. Like, how is he a baby, but not the Pichu yet? Like,
okay, so I was right. Thank you. Also, in terms of that, I think it was canonically in Pokemon anime where when they evolved from the baby version into the Pikachu version, I think they forgot their baby memories. That like wiped it out. So kind of like you don't remember before you were 5 years old. Okay. So you don't remember being that toddler. Kind of the Pikachu thing.
So all his memories were skewed of him being who he was, but he was really a Pichu at that time?
Yeah. So you don't remember your baby toddler age. You go from when you were like your elementary school years.
I'll take it. I'll take it, I guess. One Punch Man versus Superman. Those things, yeah. One Punch Man. Not on season 3 though. not season 3 One Punch Man.
Season 1 Punch Man.
Jesus Christ. Like I said, guys, we've missed so much. If you're following One Punch Man, like we'll get into that another time, I guess. But yeah, guys, we have a show here, guys. That is for sure. We have a lot to cover. We always again, based on when we come is when we get to talk about everything.
Yeah.
We're always weeks late behind the trend, but hey, we're on the trend when the trend is happening. We are aware. We are aware of the disasters that are out there and what is going on. Like, so but I'm trying to think of Wolvis's question. I'm trying to think what would I put, against each other.
I'm trying to think of a telekinetic user in Marvel or DC. Mm-hmm. Something like Raven, I guess.
Okay. To go against who?
Tatsumaki.
That is
from One Punch Man, Terrible Tornado. Okay. If we were to give Raven all of her power, Raven might win. But Tatsumaki is a powerhouse.
Is she that badass? You
have not seen.
She's number 2 though. And then again, we got this number 1 that I don't even know who number 1 is. No one even knows what number 1 is. Like
Tatsumaki does.
That's the only one that does because she got saved by him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because they were like, I'm at the part right now, or season 3 is at the part where they're talking about how can he not be here to, defend us against the monsters when he is number 1? They're like, we can't force the guy.
Yeah, dude, he's that strong. We can't make him do anything.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so that's where it is.
What I do like too, though, is that there's a theory going around that Blast's abilities, because you don't know them yet. Blast's abilities, everybody's like, is he telekinetic? Is he an Esper like Tatsumaki? And they're like kind of giving, hints about it. And I was like, that is an interesting theory about it, but there's no concrete proof too. Because normally in my opinion, Espers, when they activate their abilities, they have that like outline.
Mm-hmm. That green shadow.
Yeah. So, but we only have 2 Espers to look at the moment. So Blast could be on a whole different level for all we know. But I'm like, he technically isn't, in my opinion, an Esper, but he could be.
So you're talking like you don't know. Is he not in the manga?
No, he is.
You've come across him?
No, yeah. I've seen
you don't know his powers?
No, I've seen some of his powers. We just don't know if they're Esper or not. Because in the manga, they do get something of an outline when Espers activate their abilities, but it isn't as pronounced as in the anime.
So you know what this character looks like?
Oh, yeah.
Is he cool?
Yeah.
Like, All Might cool, or like a different type of cool?
What do you mean by All Might cool?
Like he was the strongest hero, so everyone like kind of like
idolized
him in a way, kind of looking cool. Like
nobody knows what he looks like, so they can't idolize him like that. But yeah, no, he's definitely powerful as hell. Like this fool is upper.
There's
echelon.
A reason.
Yeah.
Saitama can still win, or have they fought?
No, they have not fought.
Okay.
They have. I don't think Saitama has Saitama ran into Blast. I don't. Yeah, he did. Yeah, but I don't think he ever went into that.
Wolvis, be safe, sir. I understand that feeling. So, but yes, no, we'll reach out. This one, that was a good conversation, and that one for sure. We need to make something happen.
Yeah.
So we'll get in touch.
We'll definitely have to reach out.
But okay. So yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Because again, One Punch. So Wolvis led us into this, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to talk about One Punch.
And thank you again, Wolvis, for joining us.
Yeah, always Wolvis. Guys, I don't know about you. Again, me being not so much a manga reader or anything of that nature, to have waited 6 years to see the product that we have gotten on One Punch Man has let down is too light of a word. Like, I mean, I feel like, okay, this is straight in my head right out of the gate. Like, literally feel like I'm a teenager that my balls just dropped and for the first time just got kicked in the nuts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fresh into the game, a man, and just, like, that's what life is, kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
get used to this feeling.
Yeah, straight up. Like, goodness gracious, man. Like, I was so ready, guys. I mean, again, we talked about it. We, when we brought up the fact of season 1, season 2, where they left off season 2, I was telling them, and then for him being the manga reader, like his excitement for what's to come in the monster arc, and then he showed me pictures, and then to show me pictures of what the manga looks like, because he always just like chef's kiss this manga, manga panels, and now I seen one for my own self after he showed me, and it's just like, whoa, like for real though, like. And then season 3, like I as bland as Martha's potato salad on Christmas, like like
you know what is sad is that I feel the manga has more movement than the animation.
Correct. Oh goodness! Like,
and I'm reading it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So, have you seen it though? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
like,
caught up on it.
We're literally like we're getting like pans of panels. Like it's like the comic panel and then the pan. Like and
dude, it's so sad,
the slow zoom, man.
Dude, and then whenever somebody's talking, they're like, we don't have the budget for the background. Just zoom in on their face and black it out. And I'm just like, dude, you guys are doing
the least.
Yeah.
Like, again, what's crazy is I haven't seen anything. Maybe you have, but what was the budget this season?
Oh, I don't even know. Let me see if I can find that out.
Because right there, if you tell me that it's anything more than 20 million, we got Chainsaw Man at 20 million making 100 and etc. thousand. No. I think I'm even over exaggerating. It was Demon Slayer that had 20 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Chainsaw Man was like 5 mil, and it made the movie that it did. So let me see. I think I screenshotted it.
Okay, so they haven't announced the budget, and apparently they might not because season 2 doesn't say it. But the first season of One Punch Man was estimated to be around 90,000. And you saw how great that was. So for season 2 and 3, it might have
done better, right?
It might have been upped a little bit, but at the same time, it could be still within the 100,000s range, not millions. And again, this is not a movie.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it's kind of horrible for us to put season 2 and 3 against season 1 because it's entirely different studios.
But even then, how do you put out season 2 and then get worse? Like, you know what I mean?
That is true. That is true.
Now, so you get 2 seasons, you're the same studio for season 2, season 3. Like, how do you not look at your product of number 2 and think that number 3 is worthy of putting out? You know what I mean? Like,
but I think this is something I think I discussed some of it with you, but the studios are dragging their feet. Like, they're really putting themselves in concrete right now with One Punch, is because the creator one, that's what he goes under, hasn't released a chapter in a while, and he's
trying to pull back because they don't want to catch up.
Yeah,
right.
And then at that point, you're going to create filler, and filler is now no longer canon to the manga, and we don't know.
No. See, and then if that was going to be the case, give me a goddamn 6-year hiatus waiting for the damn creator to put out a manga. Like, I would do that as opposed to you giving me fillers. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have any more content to go on, stop it. Like, go put money into another anime, another manga. Yeah. You know what I mean? While you're waiting for the creator one to put out, 10 more chapters or something. You know what I mean? 6-year hiatus waiting for the manga is better than a 6-year hiatus of having what you have and then giving a shit. You know what I mean? Like that's where it blows my mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about the wait times. Obviously, we wait for all of these movies, One Piece live action, all this stuff, we wait. Obviously, we're always going to wait for the content to come out, but like, don't give out crap if you're not ready. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I mean, like, again, from someone that waited for 6 years, that doesn't know the manga, doesn't know what's gonna happen, was ready for the next big thing, and then to get what we're getting is just like. And then again, I'm not foundationally an expert. Like, people were comparing, Bleach and all these other like battles and animes that I don't have no knowledge of. One Sword Art Online, all these different like type of.
You never
anime.
seen Sword Art?
I still haven't. No, and it's what I'm saying is like even at that point, you know what I mean? Like, how do you release it? Like as a person, I couldn't. I would be like I would rather make people mad by saying, I'm gonna pull it back for a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like to redo, what's the one that's getting slack right now? It got pushed back 5 more months. Oh, it was supposed to come out. Was it Mortal Kombat? I think it was Mortal Kombat. It was supposed to come out like in March, and it got pushed back 6 months, and now it's gonna be in like August or something.
The movie?
The part 2. But nonetheless, again, because it was finished, it was ready, and then it got pushed back. People are going to be mad for so long, but nonetheless, they're still going to go see it. Yeah,
and when it comes out, they're going to want to see it.
Yeah, so
and especially like with our contrast is like I read the manga, and I know what to expect. So I'm not entirely like, well, I need it right now. I'm kind of like, when it comes out, that'll be dope to see it animated. And then where you're at is, I don't know what's happening next. I can't wait for it to come out. When it does drop, you're going to be excited for it. So both parties are willing to wait if it comes out right. But if you're giving us the stuff you're giving us now, it's you're attacking your fan base.
I was going to say, you're attacking your fan base, and you're hurting yourself in the long run, because then now the future hype for future things won't get you excited. You're like, fuck that. Like, they gave us season 3. Like, I don't even give a shit about season 4. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? I haven't watched Blue Lock, so I don't really know much about it, but it's very much giving that from what I've heard, because Blue Lock is kind of doing what One Punch is doing. They had a lot of still frames just sliding, moving stuff around. And it didn't get good until like the last 2 to 3 episodes. Then it was like amazing and beautiful, and everybody was like hyping it up again because, oh my gosh, it's so great. But if they're doing that for One Punch, they're saving up until the fights, and that hypes everybody up to wait again for them to re-release something, and then it's giving us the same stuff of minimum budget, and it's just like,
so using their money for the main parts.
Yeah.
So that's what's probably happening. So there was 9 episodes for One Punch?
I think it was 12, wasn't it?
Was it 12? Okay, I was like,
every other season had 24.
Okay. I was already worried at 9. But like, excuse me, guys. 12 episodes, X amount of dollars to the budget. I don't know.
It's hard to defend this.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, because we don't know what goes into it. We're talking out of our ass. We can't even put shorts and reels out there. So like, but we speak on the terms of where these people have the money. They have the teams. They have the budgets. They have creators and of this nature. Like, and then you're getting these products. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
I guess, so. In respect with, what we're saying, that's how I feel. I wholeheartedly agree. Again, one, for the sake of, you want to see certain panels animated, like, the pain arc, the that one panel ready for it. And then me, again, genuinely excited because I'm ready for the story to continue.
Yeah.
And then, guys, so One Punch Man, again, we're weeks late to, the train on that. But yeah, guys, it has not looked good, but I really hope you're right. I wouldn't. Okay, I do mind because I've been upset, but it would give me okay. At least we got fight scenes that are animated. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Please do not give me Garo soaring in the air in one position all the way to a punch or something. You know what I mean? Like, or even the one that we got. the smack, and he was just like spinning in the background, like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Like, I don't know, man. Like, so, you know, with these battle scenes that we're about to get are not animated, I don't know. So, you know, on the level, then now, you know, kaiju, you know, I finished kaiju, and like now I overanalyze everything now that I watched One Punch and how absolutely terrible it is. Like, I am looking at all the panels, I'm like, that was a still frame. And then I was like, oh, hey, at least his hair moved in the wind. I'm like, there was some animation. Like, so now I'm over analyzing all the anime. So I watch it to get kaiju over after One Punch Man. You know, not a really like good description of like how good anime can get, but that's a lot better than One Punch still frames. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny about that too is that you almost have levels to animation, because you got One Punch being still frames and kind of mediocre. Then you got kaiju with how they do it, and it's like it's not bad, but it's also not top notch.
2D.
It's like, and then you got what My Hero is doing and how amazing their fights and stuff is going. And then I'm gonna go with one of the best animated ones lately, Lord of Mysteries, with how 3D and great and cinematography that they have in there.
Oh, Demon Slayer as well on that on that table right there. Because like, I mean, along with like them. You said, I love your description, what you mentioned, you know, about that, like how you can see fights in like 360. You know what I mean? And like that is what we're looking for. Like, you know, the fights that are like swirling in the air and you're like flipping with them to you know, get the hit, and you know, all that is just like you were in that battle with them. You want to
engross yourself into this,
like, you know what I mean? And so then, like you said, you got your kaijus, which is 2D, you know, hit punches, you know, this clashes, you know, etc. You know, not a, you know, 360 seeing it from a different view where he's on the left and now he's on the right, you know, etc. Like, I don't know, like, but again, now I just feel analytical now. Like, I'm watching anime and I'm all like, oh, he didn't move in that scene. That was just a low budget portion right there. And then, oh, they just talked right there. Like, you know, not very many parts. It's just like there's even like, again, they're talking. It doesn't look like that, but he gets up and like stands up at a bench, and you know, it's like, I'm pretty sure it would have just shown him walking away on One Punch. Like, you know, in my head, I'm already like just railing One Punch, man. But
have you watched Invincible at all?
I've only seen the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I think it was the second season that kind of made it like stand out to me, and like you kind of notice it now once they say it, is like when they're doing their animations for talking, and he's like, sometimes if you want to save some money, you'll have them cover their mouth, and they'll like, you don't have to animate the mouth moving. They could speak, but it's just
so they're like eating something or whatever. And
or like if you really want to save money, you could have them switch views, so the voice is coming from here talking to the person and you're seeing the person reacting to the speech. And I was like, well, you know, now that you mention it, and I love how in that scene they're doing everything they're saying. And I was like, now that you mention it, that is really accurate. Like, it's crazy. And then you see it done in other things from now on.
The best one that we like, best reference was, and they called it out, breaking the fourth wall, was She-Hulk. She's like, can you go off camera so we can transform or whatever? And like, she transforms off camera, you know, because they needed to save money on the budget. Like, you know, that is one of the just telltale ones as well. Like, you know, so, but yeah, no, I don't know, man, but One Punch definitely has let me down. In hopes, again, I'm very optimistic. If you ever, I go in lightheartedly. You know, if they let me down, they let me down. But I at least give it, you know, some hope in there. You know, I guess I come from shonens for sure. You know, because the power will win the one way.
You know what?
Love and hope will always succeed.
It's funny because both of us have like kind of a hope for it, but my expectations are pretty low normally with certain things, and especially after the president of the damn studio said, "Don't be trying to like, don't be having high hopes or whatever. We did what we could and everything." And I was like, and I remember telling you on the pod that, like, what if he's doing that to subvert our expectations? Like, what if they're going to be great and he just wanted us to like have low expectations? No, my expectations are rightfully low, and I still tripped on the bar.
That shit was underground, and I still fell.
Yeah, dude. Like, how the hell did this happen? Like, you did that.
Damn, straight up. But yeah, like, it's just mind blowing, honestly. Would make complete sense if it was 1 year out, or 6 months out after season 2, or a year and a half, where they just like rush the F out of it because they want the fan service. 6 years, multiple hands that said that it was good to go, multiple heads saying that looks good to me, like put it on, like, you know what I mean, like that blows my mind.
Where
like,
was your quality people at?
Yeah, so who did you ask? Your toddler that didn't speak, say no or say yes, like, no, okay,
well, he didn't say either, so it must be okay.
Exactly. He just put food in his mouth. That means he's hungry. Let's go. Yeah, it's good to go. Like, you know what I mean? So who did you ask? Who did they get to approve? Who did they?
The stark drastic difference, because they're both released weekly, and I think they're both on the same episode count, between One Punch and My Hero.
Mm-hmm. My Hero won ahead because the week that it came One Punch out was that recap. So then after that. So.
But I mean, within relatively same issuing, the difference in animation is crazy. But then again, it is technically still, who is it? Bone Studio, but
held it all the way through. Yeah,
but it is
the umbrella, the one that you said that was going.
Now the last season of My Hero is Bone Films. So Bone Studio technically took out their subsected into a separate category, and it's so Bones. And now it's Bones Films.
I wonder if Bones Films was the one that made the movies for okay, so then we're getting movie type quality for
movie
this
people that like actually worked on this, and they're doing it. And I'm like, I feel like you almost need to do the way I explained it too, I think, was how Marvel did it with, you had Marvel Studios, but then you had the 3 categories: television, animation, and the studio, like the movie. And I feel like some studios need to take that into consideration, because they bite off way more than they could chew. So
the Attack on Titan was, I think that was the one that did One Punch Man, right? The last few seasons.
The Madhouse was the one that had One Punch.
Okay, the
first season, yeah. Mappa was in consideration for One Punch, and I think they would have been a decent job-ish. But Mappa and so many other studios, they take a lot. They take too much on their plate, I think. Granted, there's a lot of anime out there, and you want everybody to have, everybody wants their piece of the pie, but
yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, you feel subsectioning like big projects that mean something to someone would be wiser than putting it in the same boat of like the 15 mangas that they're trying to animate. Does that make sense?
Definitely. You know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a huge fan base.
So keep going. Sorry, I'm thinking of my question, because the way I was about to compare it was like how sports are in like schools. Like, if the football team is winning state championships, the football team is going to fund more money into the football team than on the tennis squad that doesn't have
that's mediocre.
You know what I mean? So,
but then at the same time too, with that too, if you're not funneling enough money into it, your mediocre team is still going to be mediocre or worse. So you have to give some decent
money to get better, so it can become better.
Yeah. And like I think that's a good analogy for the studios is, you have your studios, you have your main team, and then you'll have your elite team work on the biggest things. And I think that's how it should work, because if this is gonna be pulling in most of the views, and you're getting like I think like your viewership is what's going to give you more like income. Mm-hmm. You're gonna want your best squad on this, and then all the startups, because I think the studios like they probably have a few good different animes out there, but from what I like overlooked, a lot of them are kind of like smaller upstart anime. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, you don't need your elite squad on those. You need your elite squad on like one or two other big money hitters, and then if one of your other like lower budget shows coming up, you shift over. Mm-hmm. Especially considering One Punch is not going to be holding on to this big budget for too long. You could move it around. Like what Bones did was great. Like they were like, okay, our big hitter right now is going to be My Hero. Mm-hmm. We're at the finale. They're not going to hold this spot for long. Give them their best. We can move it anywhere we need to after that. Like Mappa could probably do the same thing. Like it's a very good subsect of like, if you know your viewership is dependent on how well you're going to be doing, give your best. And
budget too. I mean, if you're not successful, they're not going to pay you for the next one, the next, part out. They're going to cut back, if anything, or leave you at the same budget. You know what I mean? So I like that idea. I think you are correct. In the sense of, again, where the best need to work on the things that will bring in the views and the viewers, in a sense of, again, not knowing, but knowing the craze that it had. Bleach, the Thousand Blood War.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you had
I'm still waiting for that one.
Your best squad came back, put out that Thousand Year Blood War. After the massive success that it was, they didn't go after what was it? It was a 7-year hiatus, just about, right? 7 to some years before Thousand Blood War came out.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So same gap time, but they came in with the heat.
They came in. Dude, if you have to compare it to what One Punch did, they came in with a nuke, and One Punch came in with a freaking air rifle. Like we're gonna turn
non-loaded air rifle.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait for you to get on Bleach.
So that's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like, so you got that squad, that came in and they were like, "Yo, Bleach ended with this." Capacity. You 7, y'all got to carry the squad into this next 1,000 Year Blood, whatever. Mm-hmm. So homie was on that last project. So and so was on last project. Lean on them if you need help.
Yeah.
Boom. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
they came out so damn.
So then I'm on par then on what should have been done.
Yes.
In agreement to what you're stating.
Yeah.
So. I don't know, dude.
We did it. We came
to we actually agreed, guys. I wish we had a soundboard. But yeah, dude, like I don't know, man. So One Punch will follow lightly. We'll definitely touch base with it. My Hero's coming hard, like you're saying. Like we're coming to the end of my show, so we're gonna go ahead and recap there. So we didn't get to touch Kaiju, but again, Kaiju has been out for about a month now. Since the summer, right?
Yeah, I think since late August.
June. Yeah, June.
The ending episode was probably August, September.
So super late on that, but I finished it finally. Lord of the Mysteries was another one we actually talked about. It was. China's coming up on Japan, with their mangas. I can't say that so much. That was an article I read. I mean, but according to him and what I've seen, again, I'm up on episode 5. I have not gone to 6. I have not, and that's the one he wants me to see. But Demon Slayer, these beautiful concepts, you know what I mean? So we have so much that we got. We had that one come out, the Lord of Mysteries. Again, we talk about it every time. Just a slew of madness coming out on all cylinders. Marvel, DC, anime. But I think anime is going to lead heavily for the next couple of weeks because we don't have any Marvel projects coming out. Wonder Man in December.
No, January.
They did move it.
They moved it back.
Yep, they did move it back. So,
what we do have in DC, I think, is Creatures Commando in December.
I thought so too, but I think it said December 26th. One more confirmation before we go. So, but yeah, guys, stay tuned with us. We'll talk again all things anime next week for sure. Probably. Yeah. Again, I'm catching up on most of mine that I should have watched already. So, you know,
again, we say we will talk anime, but you know, like today we got, you know,
we had quite a bit of
these talks though. We love when everybody interacts and gets involved because it just makes us, you know, this is the community. Not so much him.
Oh, you forgot what I was googling.
Creatures Commando. Oh. This is the community. Not so much him, but I grew up wishing I had. Like, I saw it was like a real quick meme or like a real quick picture, and it kind of brought like joy to me because it was just like you see all the teenagers and other kids enjoying anime, knowing that their parents were laughed at and provoked and, you know, bullied for enjoying that type of material. Mm-hmm. And it just it's not like trying to gatekeep for me, because there are some times when I'm like, nah, you don't need to be involved in this.
Yeah,
you're not a noob, because I'll welcome you gladly. You're a poser. When you start saying things that don't add up, when you like, you know, those jokes. Oh yeah, my favorite Naruto character is Goku. Yeah, and I love it when he does the Bankai and this and that. I'm like, okay, you're just taking the biggest hits from several different things and putting it all in one.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to gatekeep anybody, except those people who just want to be on the hype train and don't want to involve.
Yeah,
they just kind of want to join in the conversation without putting.
And effort. I get that a lot. I've been told, you know, that the one time a guy who said, "I watched your show," he's like, "You really don't really know manga, right?" And I was like, "I don't." I was like, but I openly admit it here. Yeah, always. Yeah. Like, I will always say I am nowhere in capacity to speak anything ill to mangas or whatever, because I don't know genuinely what it is until I know, and then that's when I talk about it. You know what I mean? Like,
and I'm like, with me, it's I know quite a few, but I don't know all of these things. Like, Nathan surprises me with some of the stuff, and it's like, it's funny too, because me and him were both stumped on Lord of the Mysteries, and it's just like, this community is so huge. It's gonna take a lot for one person to understand it. That's why I like expanding and having other people come in, because you have a different view
100%.
And like, sometimes too, like how me and you are, I see things one day, you see things another, and then Nathan and Tyreek could see things in a whole different view, and we all read or watch the same thing. It just, our interpretation of it is slightly different. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I love that, and being in a community with like anime, which is so huge, like with Marvel and DC, which are so huge, and everybody just, you know, feeds off of this now.
And the conversations just grow. Right? That's what it is. You know, if you notice, guys, we don't have a script. I had to go forcefully find papers till I throw it or something like that, but we don't have a script. We used to even try to stay online, like we had like a billboard.
We tried.
But we're an interactive type podcast. Yeah. So the more you talk to us, the more we're gonna go into what you think. We're not gonna ignore the chat.
Sometimes we're a little behind on it.
Truth. So, you know, we're not going to ignore you. We're going to, answer your questions, or,
as much as possible.
Yeah. So we went off on Nerdcore today, so.
And, speaking of that, sometimes we don't answer things, or like some of the chat and everything. Sometimes we're like, we forget and we read it and we're like, oh, well, we'll get to that, but we're in the middle of our conversation. There was one time, I forget, and we had 4 or 5 people on at the same time. June,
Eli,
Wolfis, and a few other people.
And it was that one.
They were all commenting and interacting with each other at that point. And that is like the highlight for me, because then we might not be able to get it, but they're getting to it itself. And that's the community that I love. That is what like thrives on, like what makes me thrive so much more, because I'm like, okay, we all have like this, like at that point it becomes a hive mind, and it's just like we're just all like, yeah, you understand this, we're all over here, and it's so great.
Yeah, and I agree, because again, y'all know characters that I wouldn't think of in the anime form, like Ghost Rider. Slip my mind of Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? But I was thinking of Strange and of that nature. Again, we're in that same hive, but we have different jobs. Like we know different things. You're the worker. I'm the busy bee. He's the whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? In reference. But no, I agree, dude. This community is awesome, guys. It's been an amazing 2 years. Granted, we not had a great expansion, but the people that we have met through this journey have been awesome. You know what I mean? And it's only hopefully to come more. I enjoy this. 2 hours flew today. Like we were literally supposed to talk kaiju. I watched it last night to finish it. And we were talking before the show. But with our fans and what y'all talk about, we're more than glad to dabble into those conversations. You know what I mean? Like, because that's like you said, that's what the community is for. So, but yeah, guys. Again, another badass weekend here at the Hideout. We went through a whole bunch. Hoping that we can cover some anime next week. I'm going to be watching more for sure. Nope. I'm going to take some. I'm going to take some answers from this guy. Some cues that he's mentioned a few times. But yeah, guys. Next week for sure we'll be on. I do not believe we have plans. Again, very spotty. Right now, very spotty right now. Thanksgiving is coming up in 2 more weeks, right? Or 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yeah, not this weekend, not the following weekend, but the week after. Yeah. So that might be a miss. Who knows? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, guys, thank you again. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. A lot of randomness. I always enjoy it, no matter what. That's it. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, guys. Y'all have. Stay warm in the cold front. That's it. That's all I gotta say. If you're in Texas, we're about to get a little cold front. Be nice and warm.
Frost warning.
And watch this podcast while you're trying to stay warm. So thank you guys for another weekend. Y'all be safe and take care, guys.